From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventure. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin.
Breakfast time, fishing time. Breakfast time, fishing time.
This week on Americana Outdoors, we're joining some of the Cabela's fishing ambassadors and Cabela's staff to put some of Cabela's latest and greatest gear to the test against some giant redfish. Some of the staff and pros have never caught a redfish before, and there's no better place to do that than out of the Venice Fishing Lodge in Venice, Louisiana.
The commitment from Cabela is to always have the best product, to design things that are going to be innovative, and ensure that the outdoorsman is properly equipped, is world-renowned. It's bringing that innovation, bringing new ideas out there, and refining some of these ideas. And that's what a lot of these trips are about, because we're able to take out tackle and really test it. And that's why these trips are so important, to get that feedback from the professionals, from the field, to help make the brand better and ensure that the end consumer has the best product available.
Now let's get into Wade's boat with Cabela's Diana Stewart and Elite Series Pro James Niggemeyer for their first experience in Venice.
This is my first time red fishing. I've heard so much about it. I've heard so much about this area in particular for red fishing and the big bull reds and how much power they have. I'm just blown away. I can't believe how hard they fight. Just the sheer power once they get a hold of your bait is just incredible. It's something that I want to definitely do again and again. We were fishing with Cabela's saltwater striker rods. We had 30-pound braided line hooked up to a popping cork with about a 2-foot leader and a jig head with a soft plastic swim bait on the back, and you'd throw it out there, kind of jerk it really hard, popping it and pushing a lot of water, and these fish would just come up and just tomahawk that thing, take it down and just start strip and drag, cutting through the water. Your braid would be singing through there. And just hold on, because that's about all you can do until they really start to wear down, and then you start bringing them back in and you get them about halfway and then they run back out, and they do that 2 or 3 times, and about the 3rd time you're like, please don't make another run, because it's just about all you can handle, because you're just about to get whooped by trying to catch this giant bull red.
Oh!
Got it.
Oh no! Oh yes,
You got
I
it. You got it. Hold on to it.
no.
No, he came on. You still got him. This is going to be a while. You
do!
got
Oh
that
my
one.
God!
Oh, shark! 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 Shark!
Oh my God! I just caught the shark! Oh my
Holy
gosh!
cow.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here.
Get the blood back in this one. I mean, I can't really gain on him.
Put some heat on him, James.
I mean,
Man up.
get mad at it,
Man
right?
up. Put some heat on him. Let him know you're the man now.
Gone.
Oh, it's a jack. It's a Jack Cabela. Yeah, that's why you're having such a hard time, yeah. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at me. There you go. Wow.
Well, I ran a Ranger Z520C, and today I was able to experience the Ranger 2310 bay boat, which I've never been in before. But to get out here in the Gulf of Mexico, down the Mississippi, and through all the back channels and then the marshes and different things like that, and experience the quality of the boat was really a lot of fun. How it handles the rough water, such a quality boat, whether it's fresh or salt, you know, Ranger's just a wonderful product.
There you go, girl. There you go. This may be a catfish. Nope, there's a red.
Oh,
Now gain on him. There you go.
oh my. Ah, there it goes.
There he goes. Just hold on to him. That's all you can do right now. You're doing good. If you're gonna catch one, catch your biggest.
Oh. Go, go, go. Oh, I was waiting for the big one. That's what it was. Oh my God.
Let me grab my phone where you got you
Oh,
a
wow.
picture right away.
Oh my gosh. Woo!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I know. Thank you. I don't need a break. I'm ready for more.
Fire out there, catch another one.
Coming up next, join Lucas Hogue and Corey Bergstrom as they fish with Venice Fishing Lodge owner Billy Nicholas.
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Gill that I've used for the last 5 years has been a far superior product than anything else on the market.
The main thing that's really important to me is me being dry. I've been wearing gill suits now for 3 years and never once have I gotten wet.
What I love about the Bradley smoker is that it cooks everything perfectly and it holds all the juices in.
So today we are going to be smoking some barbecue ribs, some venison sausage, and some dove, which is awesome.
You will never grill me doves again. I have to have them in the Bradley smoker. I would prefer to use the Bradley smoker every time I cook. Well, that's really true because I love this thing. No lie. For more recipes, log on to bradleysmoker.com.
Engineered to excel, the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series are built for the ultimate ownership experience. It's a commitment to excellence packed with real-world advantages and exclusive features. Experience the accelerated performance standards of the legendary Ranger Z series. From first light to last cast, they're put together to set you apart. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
Yamaha Outboards' reputation for reliability is nothing short of legendary. And right now, the Yamaha Legendary Reliability Sales Event will turn that reliability into even greater value for you. For a limited time, purchase any eligible new Yamaha 2.5 to 300 horsepower outboard and choose either a full 5 years of legendary Yamaha warranty protection or up to $1,500 in dealer credit. This is a legendary deal, but it's only available until March 31st, 2016. So get to your Yamaha outboard dealer now.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. And by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're with country singer and Cabela's brand ambassador Lucas Hogue and Cabela's VP of Marketing Corey Bergstrom.
If you hold it further away from your body, it makes it look bigger, right?
Exactly. He doesn't need much help.
Oh my God.
He really looks bigger. Cabela's is awesome. For them to come out and do what they do with their marketing people, you know, they're not in the outdoors every day like I am. So, you know, they're working in a corporate office up there. So for them to come out and get to experience, you know, the type of fishing that we do, just makes them better at developing products for the Cabela's lines for us to use down here. So, you know, it's easy to tell somebody what's wrong with their stuff or what's good about their stuff, but if you don't understand and use it firsthand, you know, it really doesn't make sense.
We live the outdoors, and you got to be out there doing it, otherwise you don't know the product and what the customers need. So we're always out testing product and using it.
Fish on! There we go. That's the right one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the fun part. When they run, Billy loves it.
What about you?
Not so much. It's good for a while.
Good job. Man, that fish is lit up. Wow. Look at the color. Pretty.
That was awesome.
When I was a kid, my dad always took me and my brother out to Cabela's right before opening hunting season, pheasant season, deer season, whatever it was. We always kind of got to take that little trip and go get something for the upcoming season. So we always had that connection with Cabela's. And I left Nebraska right after I graduated high school and been in Nashville for 10 plus years now, and having a great time. And just touring all over the world, playing for the troops, playing for different outdoor events, and to be able to finally get to work with the Cabela's brand and the people there and bring it all to fruition and you know, finally bringing it together is just something that I've been working for all my life, and it's just a cool thing to be a part of. There.
Good job. Boom.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. That's what it's all about right there. Yeah, man. Good.
I'd run for
There
it.
you go.
There you go. No pressure, but guess what? Sounds like a redfish. That's the noise that a redfish makes right there. Yep. I feel him. He's out there idling right now. Oh, it's a jack. No wonder you can't hold him. Yeah, Kurt nailed him. Woo! Yeah, there
Nice
you go.
job.
I'm gonna go lay down.
Jack?
You know, this few days here, we're down here fishing with some of the folks from Cabela's. Today, me and Kurt Kaiser went down, and Kurt's been here many times before, and literally from the time we stopped and started casting, we started catching. To the time we gave up, when they say Louisiana is a sportsman's paradise, they truly mean it, because if you like to hunt and fish, you got to come down here and see Venice, Louisiana.
Today is a typical day in Venice. You know, just incredible fishing, just incredible fishing. You pull in bull reds until your arms hurt, until you can't do it anymore. And they fight, and you know, you had sharks to deal with, and the occasional jack, and man, what a great time. I mean, to me, this is it. This is the best fishery that I've ever fished. And I've fished in a lot of places, but Venice is special. It really is.
You know, the Cabela's people, they hunt, they fish, I hunt, I fish, and you know, so we've got that common thread. And it's all about that, you know, that shared experience with the Cabela's folks. Now that they've been here, they know what we're talking about. They know the kind of products we need. And you know, and it's building relationships. Anytime you go fishing with somebody, you go hunting with somebody, you know, that's an experience that you can look back and talk about for years from now. Even if you may never go again with one of those people, but like we share it with your kids, you share it with your friends, your family, and that's a great way to build bonds and relationships, is to be outdoors, doing hunting, fishing, whatever it might be. It's a great place to spend time with other people or even by yourself. I love
Every third cast you catch one of these.
I know it.
Or a giant jack or something,
Or
right?
something's biting, right?
Wow.
The bottom line about Venice, Louisiana and the Venice Fishing Lodge is it's a bucket list destination. It's someplace that everybody needs to go and experience, and probably once you go experience it, you're gonna become hooked. You know, the entire trip, from the boat rides to the travel in, to the ambiance around the camp, to around the marina, and the people that you spend time with, is just something that you can't put into words. And it's why we come back to Venice every year and join Billy and his team at the Venice Fishing Lodge. I mean, it's just a destination that not only are you going to catch a lot of fish, you're going to make friends for a lifetime.
If you'd like to book a trip to the Venice Fishing Lodge, visit VeniceFishingLodge.net. Well, coming up next, we're headed to South Texas to meet up with Garmin's Ted Gartner on a whitetail deer hunt.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Ooh, Bubba Blade, Bubba Blade.
The Bubba Blade is the ultimate sportsman's knife. For fishing,
one cutting you through, guys, kind of like butter.
Just like butter.
Hunting,
You can see it just took that right off.
camping, or just carving up meat at the barbecue. If you've got a sportsman in the family, they're going to want to have a Bubba Blade knife. The super sharp edge and the large patented handle that gets sticky when wet makes the Bubba Blade the perfect sportsman's knife. The handle protects your hands from the blade, and the trigger grip and thumb pads let you have total control of the knife. The Bubba Blade comes in different styles and sizes to fit the need of every sportsman. So whether it's for the boat, hunting, camping, or just for slicing meat at a barbecue, the Bubba Blade is the ultimate knife for the sportsman. Go online at BubbaBlade.com to order your Bubba Blade today.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
Heavy duty, rugged, and designed for the big game hunter and angler. The Food Saver Game Saver Titanium Vacuum Sealer has the power and performance to seal in the freshness of your game and fish for up to 3 years, 5 times longer than standard storage methods. And with its extra wide dual and repetitive sealing capabilities, that's a ton of big game savings. Tough tested and rated 4.8 out of 5 stars by outdoorsmen just like you. The Food Saver Titanium System, it's a true game changer.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Big Bite Baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line. And by Engel Coolers, rugged, durable, high-performance marine coolers. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're in South Texas, joined by Ted Gartner from Garmin. Ted is on the hunt for his first bow hunt for a whitetail buck.
You know, I've hunted deer down here with Wade for many, many years and have always enjoyed it, but this year is going to be my first time out down here with a bow. I have never deer hunted with a bow before. That changed about 3 years ago when my son Jack decided that he wanted to start bow hunting. I thought it'd be, great for him to do, so we got him set up with a bow, and he came down here, last year and shot a really nice deer with a bow.
Ted's a pretty avid, pretty serious, hunter. He travels around the United States, both upland game bird hunting as well as hunting whitetail. And he's been a frequent visitor of ours down here, and has hunted with a lot of different means and methods. And he really had taken to bow hunting and picked up one of the Cabela's bows and was shooting it a lot, and obviously was pretty dialed in once he got here. Now it's just a matter of picking the right stand with the conditions and getting him out in the field.
After passing on some deer in his first night at camp, Ted Gartner from Garmin is bow hunting early in the morning, looking for a mature whitetail that Wade has captured on his scouting cameras.
We were kind of down in a ground blind. We didn't see a whole heck of a lot, saw a few nice deer come in. There were probably 4-year-old deer that were nice deer, but I really had decided that I wanted to shoot a mature deer. So saw some nice deer, but they weren't exactly what I was looking for. It was nice to just kind of immediately get your routine and get into things, and Jeff and I called it a night that evening, and we're excited to get out the next morning. Jeff and I got into our stand, and almost immediately, I mean within a couple of minutes, we started hearing things. Kind of some traffic down in the creek bed, but it was all too dark. We couldn't see anything, but we knew there was activity going on around.
The one challenge with this particular stand, it's going to get light very, very, very late because the canopy of trees that's around it, I mean, it's almost like hunting under an umbrella.
And Wade kind of talked me through it, where the shooting lanes were, what I needed to do, kind of some of the deer that he had been seeing on trail cameras. Sounded like some really nice deer, and one that kind of caught my attention was this 8-point, and Wade kind of said, you know, this deer, he's a mature deer, his horns just kind of keep going up and up and up, and that sounded pretty good to me. Wade the night before had told me to go ahead and stand up and kind of get in position before the light really got good, so that I wouldn't have to do that when there were big deer under me. So I did that, and all of a sudden the world kind of woke up around me. A lot of deer started milling around, all shapes and sizes, and then before long, this big deer came out, this big 8-point deer. He was everything Wade had said and more, and immediately my heart rate started amping up. So as it started getting light, I started seeing this buck a little bit better, and I knew he was the buck I wanted. There was no question about it. But the trouble was, it was much too dark for me to shoot. So we waited, and that only increased my anticipation and my heart rate. It was such a tense time, an exciting time. I finally looked back, and Jeff gave me the okay, and that's all I needed. The feeling that I felt after that was just elation. I knew I had had a pretty good shot. Thought it might be a little far back, but I was pretty proud of my shot, and it was a fast one. I know that much. We waited for a while and got down from our stands. And Wade's rule is you got to wait at least 2 hours before you track a deer that's been hit by an arrow. So we went back to camp and kind of talked things over then.
You know, this is always a fun time for a bow hunter, or any hunter really, when you're taking a shot and you know you made a pretty good shot, but you want to find blood, you want to find sign, you want to find the arrow and get a good feeling about the trail. But we've given this deer about a little over 2 hours now, and that's kind of our rule of thumb. Even if we know we made a perfect shot, we like to give them 2 hours, and then we deduct and figure it out from there. So we'll get on the track and see what we can find.
We were not able to find this deer that evening, and went back to deer camp, and I was not in a real good place. And you know what? Nobody at camp was. It's one of those things where it's just tough, and everybody at deer camp understands what that is to lose a deer, and it's a sickening feeling. Went to bed that night, and I spent a lot of hours tossing and turning. It was not a fun night to be me.
We'll find out if Ted can track down his deer when we come back on Americana Outdoors. Hobie kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they want when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayak's commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry. So when it's time for you to go kayaking, remember there's only one name to remember, and that's Hobie Kayak.
After all my years of searching, I finally busted the myth of the Yeti! The Angle High Performance Cooler, it's incredible! Just look at this lid, what a powerhouse! It's so freaking strong, so reliable, I just wanna boom! This silicone gasket's better than rubber!
Why, hello there. Are your base and sidewalls way thicker for superior insulation?
Oh, yes! After 10 days, still cold, still fresh. Let's see a Yeti do that. With Angle Coolers, it's official. The Yeti is busted!
When I talk about Sunline, I think of one word, confidence.
Sunline FX2 is what I use for all of my frogging and flipping.
S61 braid, which braid plays a big part in fishing line.
Shooter, I'm going to use in those close quarter deals like flipping and pitching.
One of my favorite techniques in fishing the tournament trail is to fish offshore ledges.
We have taken the questions out of the equation.
Take my word for it. It works. It works, dude.
There's two things between an angler and the fish, the sun and the bugs. Sawyer's line of sunscreens and bug sprays keep you focused on the fish. Sawyer's Stay Put sunscreen formula bonds with your skin for a more comfortable and better level protection. And picaridin insect repellent will only harm the bugs, never your fishing gear. Also, Sawyer permethrin repels and kills on contact over 55 species of insects. You're already outdoors. Sawyer keeps you there.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Hydrowave, ignite a feeding frenzy, Spro, sports professionals, and by Arctic Ice. We put the cool in coolers. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're at deer camp in Bracketville, Texas. Now, last night Ted couldn't track down the deer he shot, so to boost his morale, Wade let Ted go out on an aoudad hunt to lift his spirits. But as Ted and Jeff headed to the stand, they saw something that raised morale even more than an aoudad hunt.
So we're gonna shut this up, spin a tall tail, and tell Wade to help us pull this aoudad out of the back of the truck, and we'll see what his reaction is.
What we do, Ted?
We got an aoudad down, man.
It didn't take long.
No, it didn't. I mean, we just sat down in that blind, and they just started coming in. It was weird, though. I mean, they came in from the left, right, and about 20 yards out, it was almost a replay of the shot that I had on that deer. Yeah, let's take a look at him.
Get him out. Oh my God!
We got him!
Wow, where'd you find him?
The buzzards found him.
Holy cow! When I dropped that tailgate, I was just stunned. I mean, I didn't even know what to say there, but you know, it's once again, it proves to you that, you know, a buzzard may be the ugliest thing you see on the side of the road. It might eat raccoons and possums and everything sitting on there, but I'm gonna tell you right now, to a deer hunter, that's a Victoria's Secrets model. I mean, when you see one flying around where you've been hunting at and you've lost a deer and he's going to the ground and you go there and he's there, he's the prettiest thing around.
Not only did the buzzards help him find his deer, but Ted also had a handy tool with him when he was tracking.
Okay, so what we've done here is we've taken the track log from our Garmin, track log and waypoints, plugged it into our computer, and we're showing all that information now on Garmin Basecamp, which is a free utility that you can download from our website for either PC or Mac. What you can see here is, you can see this is a road going through here. Here's a creek that kind of goes along here, and some of these here are elevation lines, so you kind of get an idea of your surroundings. Now the blue lines, they're a track log basically of where we walked. I marked our stand, which is right there. Last blood trail that we found is right up there. So you can see there's a lot of concentration of blue right there. That's because that's where we did most of our searching, at least initially. You'll see over here, this is finally where the deer was recovered. That's nearly 3/10 of a mile right there. So that deer traveled quite a ways from where we were looking. You can kind of see we're doing a concentric circle. So that sort of thing gives you a little more of a method to tracking a deer. Instead of just walking around aimlessly, you can get a pretty good idea of where you've been and where you still need to recover.
If you'd like to find out more about Garmin eTrex 20XT, please go to Garmin.com. Hey, don't forget to visit us at AmericanaOutdoors.com for in-depth stories from the fields. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.